Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. What's happening, y'all? The Brofessor has been slacking this month, but here I am with the Summer of Darkness midweek prize wall. I know it's the last week, but hopefully you haven't spent all of your tokens yet. So let's get to it. First, as always, big shout out to the J Nasty Voodie. Number 2 is you've waited this long, and hopefully you will wait to the end of this midweek to collect all the rest of your medallions before you make your decision. And last but not least, this is always, as I say, is dependent on your rooster, that is your roster. Whatever you have on your roster that's going to make you immediately better for the next month is where you should be spending your medallions. All right, well, that being said, this is a prize wall of basically plates and gears. So the first thing that you should do is actually check out the plates. The plates are the first thing you should go after. The story finished moment token from last month, pretty decent one, kind of expensive. Unless you absolutely love Tori. Tori's the only one that this really makes that much better or more viable. So I would stay away from this unless you have Tori and or want to use the other females in this moment. It is universal, so it does have some benefit there. But basically, when looking at the moments, what you're going to want to do is make sure that you have enough people that you are going to be able and willing to take up to get this to level 30, enough superstars in that moment to get them to that evolution of 6 stars. So make sure you actually have the people within the moment first. Again, we want to make sure that your roster gets better immediately. That being said, there are several in here that will make the superstars, if you have several or most of them, that much better. So 7th anniversary WWE Champions moment token for all the legends. This is a great one to get yourself to. If you have Solo Sequa, then this is a moment that you would want to get, but it's really only great for him, in my opinion. Acolytes win the tag team championship is actually great for Bradshaw. It makes Bradshaw a beast. It makes the sub build, but also the other build for Farouk usable. It's also pretty good, up to 6-star silver for Ministry Taker. So this one is actually a pretty good one to get as well. If you like using any of the NXT, the NXT superstars, this is a must for having, if you want to use someone like Braun Breaker in a feud, or Nikita, or Roxanne Perez, and so forth. That is an absolute for them. The Imperium moment is actually really good on Sheamus, Showboat Sheamus. So if you have Showboat Sheamus, this will make him an absolute monster in feuds as well. If you did not get the stealing the briefcase moment, this is a universal one, great one to get. Makes the Miz really, really good. And then I also made videos on how it makes the Apex Predator or Jey Uso Armageddon that much better. And even Bobby Lashley is in that one too. So there's lots of them that actually can get really good use out of that one. But basically, you're going to go through this list here. Which ones do you not have? Which superstars are you looking to build up? Which ones have multiple moments that you can take advantage of? Did you get the Women's Evolution moment? It's in the Showdown shop. It's actually pretty cheap on this one here, too, if you have those superstars and you plan to use them, including the very free and usable, I believe Kairi Sane is in that one, the new Kairi Sane. So there's lots of moments in here that you need to go and see what you have, how much currency you're going to get, of course, but which people you want to bring up and for which mode in the game you want to make your team more dangerous for. And the beauty about the moments is that it's several superstars, usually for each moment, that can help you going forward. And so that's why this would be the first place I would look. It's the first place I would look unless you have Billy Rieger but are missing one of his 2 gears. This would be where I would spend some, because Billy Rieger with the 2 gears and all the bells and whistles is an easy 375 million turn 1. Just 1 gear gets his MP up, and that opens up a world of possibilities for him. So Billy Rieger, someone to think about. And Brutus Beefcake. If you have Hall of Fame Beefcake in both of his gears, also someone who can be a killer in feuds. So that's where I would sort of look second. Now, gears that absolutely help others, maybe not be the game changer for them. Bianca's gear, great, helps with the multiply and the stun setup. Asuka needs the gear to be playable. She does become better. She's sneaky good in that sense. Theory's gear, not so necessary. Neither are Dusty's gears. Neidhart's gears are necessary to make him better. Sheik's gears are kind of cheap, so if you have extra currency and you want to get them, go for it. If you do like Sami Zayn's move damage setup sort of build, then this gear would work for you. I was never very happy with Corbin's gear, so I would probably stay away from that as well too. So that's where you would go with sort of gears next. So I would start with moments. Unless you have some of the big gears missing for these bigger superstars, then I would go there. And then last but not least is where you're going to hit into the straps. So do you need a 100% gem damage strap that is modern? Remember that these are variable. They are going to maybe not hit the one. You have a 1 in 6 chance. Basically, that's the best way to put it. You got a 1 in 6 chance of hitting 100% modern strap of the class that you are looking for. Beyond that, is there an absolute era that you need? Do you need an attitude? Do you need a legends? And so here's where you can go chasing specific gem straps, 100%, 60%. So that's where you would get those. Do you need move damage medals like Fury 2s? Do you need takedown 2s? So it's going to have a green one, right? So there's a percentage. It's variable, right? It might be any of these right here. And that just means the other slots are open, the rarity. So if it's epic, it has 4 of them open. If it's rare, if it's common, it has none of them open. But you're going to get that move damage boost for these ones here. So this is where you get to decide which strap you actually need and want to go chasing after. There's just a little bit of a chance that you're not going to get. And by little bit, I mean great chance that you're not going to get. I wouldn't worry about going after strap parts or Fury medals and stuff like this that are random unless you are low on the currency after spending it on some better and more popular items on the wall over here. So that's basically the prize wall this time around. It's finding the moments that you need to upgrade not only your feuds, but also showdowns. Well, what mode do you want to be more dangerous in and more competitive in? Which superstars do you have that you can use right away by unlocking this moment? Or which gear do you need to make one of these superstars better? So in my mind, it's make multiple people better over making just one person better. Unless that one person is Billy Rieger or Hall of Fame Brutus. Let me know what you get in the comments. I'll try to do better next month. Thanks for coming to class. Brofessor out.